Good evening, everyone. Hope you're well. Anytime Notebook returns after a week on the sick last week for We Love Betting. Good job we weren't here last week as well. I would have put up 3 losers, I think. Pretty uninspiring week last week. I was all aboard that Barnsley train, which I think most people were aboard by the Saturday morning. They came off the rails at Chesterfield. Back to Scunthorpe, who threw away 2-0 lead at Crawley in the last quarter of an hour, which was a bit of a sickener. And I got this thing about opposing Southend in the last few weeks, which I'll be honest, isn't going well. But maybe we'll try and stop that habit. I think as soon as we can. We'll stay with Scunthorpe this weekend. I've just come straight off. I come straight here from watching Mark O'Hare's Football League video and. Agree with him 100% about this Barnsley-Scunthorpe game. It looks to be a game full of goals to me. 2 good sides, I think. I've caught a fair bit of that Scunthorpe-Crawley game, about an hour of it. Scunthorpe really good in parts, kind of moving the ball about. Loads of attacking players. You kind of Lyle Taylor, who I'll mention in a minute. Luke Williams as well, on loan from Middlesbrough. He's there. Paddy Madden, who's kind of flirting in from the right-hand side, and Gary McSheffrey in there as well. I think even kind of Terry Hawkridge is still in there as well. Loads of players that can get forward. Like I said, they were really good at Crawley, so I think they got a goal in them, definitely at Barnsley, in a game which should see loads of goals. I think probably the difficult thing is trying to pick who the goal scorer is going to be. So I started off about 10 minutes ago thinking, I'm definitely going to put up Luke Williams, but he kind of flirts around that front areas, kind of goes looking for the ball a lot. It's difficult, Paddy Madden goes off a shorter price than Lyle Taylor, and they both do a bit of switching, kind of like take turns in kind of leading the line. I'm going to put up Lyle Taylor though, because I just think the price is a better one. 11-4, they head to Barnsley. He scored last week. I think. Was he used to play for Sheffield United? I can't remember. I think he did. Not prolific by any means, but a player that plays in the forward line for a side that look good going forward. I think that's the key thing. But Scunthorpe have got a good scoring record lately, so we'll stick with them. Lyle Taylor, 11-4. Head next to Orient, also in League One, who I think could just about be beginning to turn the corner. Had a couple of decent results. Certainly another side that looked like they got some goals in them as well. They head to Bradford without a clean sheet in 8. Chris Dagnall, who was a player that I've seen a fair bit of over the last few years, in and out of the Orient side, but had one of his best games, I think, in that 4-1 win at Crewe. Got off the mark as well with a goal. He goes off at 9-4. Again, just a forward player who is playing well. He's a good rich vein of form for a side that look like they got goals in them. I think that's epitomises the theme of this week's Anytime Notebook. So Lyle Taylor first up for Scunthorpe. Chris Dagnall at 9-4 for Orient, which I thought the price was a decent one as well. And we're going to finish off that one of my teams that I've been looking at a lot over the last couple of weeks is Newport. Still unsure about what to make of them, whether they're kind of adaptable enough to kind of hold a place down in those playoffs. But again, certainly a side that looks good going forward. I think what I thought from a Newport point of view is that if there's goals coming, he's definitely going to come from the front too, either Aaron O'Connor or Chris Saboski, or I know the lad from somewhere, Pigott, wasn't it? He's gone back on loan to wherever he was from. I can't remember. But if they bring someone else in, if players return, I think Rennie Howe actually is returning from fitness pretty soon. It looks like a side that's set up to create opportunities for the front too. And I know he's going to be a short price, but after watching plenty of them, and again, he's in a good vein of form. Aaron O'Connor, who scored a hat-trick last week, has got 5 in his last 4. 2-1 is still a decent price, I think, as Newport head to Carlisle with a fantastic chance. Carlisle conceded 14 in their last 6, including 4 at Dagenham, I think, last week, wasn't it? Yeah, check those out. As usual, and Anytime Notebook with plenty of questions from me asking you to validate information that I'm not too sure of. So if you know the answers to any of those, feel free to write in. I'll run through them quickly again. So Lyle Taylor, who may or may not have played for Sheffield United, at 11-4 for Scunthorpe. Chris Dagnall at 9-4 for Orient as they head to Bradford. And Aaron O'Connor, who is 2-1 as Newport head to Carlisle. Whatever you're backing, have a fantastic weekend. Check out the We Love Betting website for more fantastic tips. I think all the guys and girls over there are in good, rich veins of form. So yeah, whatever you're backing, I'll see you on the other side.